Alrighty. So I think we're about ready. Welcome back. My hair's a little messed up because I've been playing some VR. And I've got a VR face going on here. That's awesome. Alright. Well, let's get to work, shall we? So I just flipped this and now I'm gonna... Or I just saved it as garage right, and now I'm gonna flip it. So that we can... call this one done. And then I'm gonna do it to 3, 4, 5 other models. I don't know why Revit screws this up so bad. It's pretty annoying. Oh boy. Revit messed this one up really bad. Dormer opening? That's not right. Okay, we'll just delete it then. I need to get an email out real quick. Alrighty. Email done. Back. We're back. That didn't work out too well for me, did it? Let's I was checking this, wasn't I? Make sure that this looks okay. Oh, what the crap? Oh, that's from... piece of crap. So that's about where the view was right there. I think I need to do. Yeah. Is just redo this. There you go. I think this as well. This just has redo me all over it. Well, actually, it looks like I might be able to get away with doing this. That's a little confusing there. There we go. Right there. Right there is good. Okay. That's actually what needed to happen. Those all look like they're okay as well. That scared the crap out of me. That was interesting. I didn't start this. How long have I been streaming? 20 minutes? So what is that? About 7 o'clock?
Sleep a little easier? Home Depot has a kit combo alarm 2-pack. $9. With the smoke, carbon monoxide alarm each device. You can go to bed knowing your family is protected. To be replaced every 10 years. And the kit alarm has field lithium-ion batteries. Cost of 10. And it's very good. Right now, the kit combo alarm 2-pack, $89. Only more too. The contact email will get great results for you. Pretty big deal, I'm sure. Not as big a deal as the birth of your first child. Better than talking about the speed. And it's definitely right on the first try. The results you see from those emails are real. More traffic to your site, more people to your door, and ultimately, a bigger bottom line. Email to work for your business. ConstantContact.com. Constant Contact email marketing.
Whoa. 7, 8, 9. I think this. And I bet, I'm willing to bet on that other one. Oh, there is. There is a dimension. So, I think what we're gonna do here is this right here. Glad I caught that. That would have been embarrassing. I guess I've had more embarrassing things. I didn't print the flyer from the other one, so I gotta go back into it anyway. I'm actually tempted to convert this into a design option, because I think it'd take less time to do that than to open each of these and make the changes. Oh man. Decisions. Because then I have to duplicate and replace and all that fun stuff. Wait, are you serious? I had no clue what just happened. Right, and before I forget, there's things that I just changed. I think that was it. Yep, so I'm willing to bet that if I go ahead and put the design options in here, that it'll take less time than opening each of these other files. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So, hooray, I get to do design options. So we're going to call this GL6. And you get to watch me do design options. So it took about an hour and a half to 2 hours to fix everything in the just one version of this, and then get it printed. So we're going to see how much time it takes, because that means that it would take about 2 hours each for the 2.5 and the 3 car. Let's see how long it takes to add the revision, add the design options, and reprint those. So we're sitting at 40 minutes right now, and it is 7:41. So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and open the 2.5 garage left. 2.5 car. I'm going to open that for reference so that I can maybe just copy paste a few things. Oh, I need to print the flyer real quick for the 2 car before I forget about that.
This probably wasn't a great idea for radio. Your imagination. Get a taste of the holidays with Denny's new holiday pancake.
Okay, so there's the 2.5. But before we get too far in that, let's come back to the GL and let's print our flyer. And we need to show, oh man, what is, oh, there we go. Great. I think this is all still correct. Not sure why that's 13.3. That's okay. Why? Alright, so now, starting now. You know what, I'll even click 740. There we go, to print the flyer and convert it to multi-design option Helio. So here's what we're going to do first. We're going to duplicate this with detailing. We're going to duplicate this with detailing. And we're going to duplicate this with detailing. We're going to duplicate this with detailing. And then we're also going to duplicate front detailing twice. Back with detailing twice. Left with detailing once, and right we don't have to change, so that doesn't get duplicated. Area plans stay. Electrical I already duplicated. Roof and slab plans I need to duplicate. Shoot. You know what I didn't do is I didn't make sure of this right here. So this right here should say title on sheet before I do all the duplication. So I'm going to do that real quick. And the reason is that we'll keep it okay, so let's try this again. Floor plan. Title on sheet. Floor plan. Electrical plan. Roof plan. now, when I duplicate this, duplicate the detailing, this should have floor plan as that. So there's 2.5, 3, 2.5, and 3, 2.5, and 3, 2.5, and 3. Back elevation. Front elevation. Left elevation. Is that actually the left elevation? It's not actually the left elevation. No, it's not. You piece of crap. Good news is the other one's already right. I think. So might as well check it. GR. Cannot find. Nope. GR, not right there. Let's save this as 2GL1020. And let's go to my elevations. Left elevation, right elevation. Yes, sir.
How do we get to where the falling house is?
The falling house?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean with the robot, the iRobot?
Yeah.
You have to do the tutorial. You have to restart lab and then do the tutorial from the beginning. And if mommy doesn't know how to do that, let me know and I'll come do it for you. Does Noah want to do it right now? Okay, you want to do it? Okay. Let me know when it's your turn and I'll come show you. Okay, we're good. Oh yeah? What's up, puppy? How's it going? Okay. So we're good now. We've got GL2 and GR2. And I'm just going to put a little F next to these to determine whether or not I've already printed those. And I just printed the GL flyer. All right. I did the GL flyer. Here we go. And I've already duplicated a bunch of stuff, right? Back elevation, front elevation, left elevation. Alright, so let's duplicate this. Right, duplicate this a couple times. duplicate this a couple times. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to copy these. We're going to rename them building elevation 2.5 car. We're going to take these and we're going to make a new type called 3 car. Okay, can do the same thing up here. These are all going to be 2.5 car. And these are all going to be 3 car. Two and a half, 3 car. I should actually name these 2 car. Whoa. I don't know if that'll work or not. Nope. There we go. Okay. So we've got 2 card done already. So what I need to do now is I need to come through here sheet by sheet and change this to 2.5 car. Area should stay the same. And I need to go ahead and get the 2.5 car design option in there. I'm not at that point yet though. Now I am. So let's go to a 3D view. And let's change this. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I need to add a little bump to this right here at the garage. You know what else I'm going to go ahead and do while I'm here? Since, you know, I've just got so much time to spend on this. So I'm going to go ahead and bring the new color schemes in so that the house looks a little bit better. Please tell me that I switched back. I did. Okay. Ask him for permission for that. So I'm not going to. So I'm going to bring this color scheme in, which is much closer to what they actually use here. Wow. Okay. So manage. Transfer project standards from wood. And we're going to go materials. Overwrite them all. This is GL that I'm working on, right? Yes. I'm going to go ahead and do that with GR too, and then I can just close wood. See, much better color scheme. I'm going to go ahead and do that here as well. Transfer project standards. From wood. From wood. Check none. Materials. Overwrite them all. And then we'll go ahead and close wood, save this as the new project, and then I'll be rocking and rolling. I'll save as project. Okay, let that save.
Probably wasn't a great idea for radio. Imagination. Get a taste of the
You done yet? Alright, let's minimize this. GL 2.5 car, we can close that. Okay. So, oh, piece of crap. I did actually need that open, didn't I? So the real question is going to be, is after I do this GL, is it going to be easier to just flip? It is, it's going to be easier to just flip again to make the GR. I don't know, we'll see. Washers on the left. Alright, so we've got 2-car in right now. Let's go to the working plan. Let's, it doesn't need to be the working plan. In fact, we can go to a 3D view. Turn this section box off. Now it's really easy to tell which one is the ugly one. Wow, that's moving so fast. What did I do? Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of this. Right here. I'm going to... What else do I put in there? I think I put the floor in there. I think I put these walls, the door. Oh yeah, and I've got these walls too. I think that's it. Okay, so let's copy that. Wait, what? Can't copy part of element. There's a stud wall that it can't. 557302. Whatever. Alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come in here, we're going to create some design options. So we're going to create a new design option set called Garage Options. And we've got a primary option, which we're going to rename as 2-car. And then we're going to make a new one. Actually, yeah, I think the way that I'm doing this, new, rename, 3-car. Okay, so what I need to do real quick is I need to come in here and I need to make this part of the 2-car option. Right. So now what I'm going to do is go to the 2.5-car option and paste align to modify. Paste align to selected levels, top of slab. Okay. Floors overlap. That is fine. So I actually need to go to the main model, select this. I actually need to select all of this. And move this all to the 2-car option. 2.5-car option. Oh man. Why can't I copy as a door, a wall? That came with it. Okay, there we go. Okay, while I'm here, I might as well put this on here. No, that's not what I wanted to do. go. And I mean, I think, so now what am I doing? I'm doing, I'm going through and converting the sets. Okay, so what I need to do now is, I need to make a view template, view templates, manage view templates. I need to make a 2-car option, which has none of these, except for the design options, and this sets it to 2-car. Okay, let's duplicate that. 2.5 car, which changes this to 2.5 car, and make a new one called 3 car. Changes it to 3 car. Okay, and I should be able to use that. Now what I want to do, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to set, I don't think I can apply it multiply like that, but I can do it up here. Apply view templates, all, 2.5 car, yes. And I think what has happened here is my area analysis plan overrides that. Okay, so now I'm going to do that again. Pepper, hush! Oops. There we go. Now we need to go in and change that stuff right there. So I need to do a little bit of cleanup here. So first, I need to go to, and let's just do this real quick. Okay, garage 518, but the area itself should still be the same, so we're good. What we need to do, we need to bring this wall in. So let's come back to here. Control C, 2.5 car, and let's copy, let's paste that align to plates. Okay. And I also need to bring in, I believe, this guy right here. That's okay. So let's go to 2-car, and we need to take this. Oh man. Oh, it's not in there. We need to take this and move it to 2-car. Uh-oh. An element may not reference an element in another option. Well, what does it reference? Is the question. I'm not sure why it references something in another option, but we're going to okay. Alright, so coming back to our area plan here. That looks okay. We need to clean this up a little bit. So let's come to our working floor plan and change to our 2.5 car option here. And I think what we're gonna have to do is we're just gonna have to tell it to clean this up for us. There we go. Is it cleaned up? I feel like not. Excuse me for picking my teeth. But oral hygiene is important. I think what we're going to find is that both of these walls need to come down some. Go ahead and rename this. Car. And while we're here, we're just going to take all of these and we're going to apply the 2.5 car U-template. Yes. Okay, and now we should see that right there happen. Excellent. All of this and move it out here, as well as this. Got the wrong one. There we go. And we also need to make a filter to hide all of those elevations. So let's go to the 2.5 car and look at the floor plan for that. Let's look across here. Yes. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go put the right VR on for my son, and I'll be right back. Enjoy some music. And we're back. Now I wonder what's up with this door right here.
For many beer houses, bring it. You want access to
Okay, so I got that.
delivering 6 times more hires than any other job site according to independent research.
And I'm kind of just doing the easy method here.
Redeem this offer on Indeed.com/stream. That's Indeed.com/stream. For quality tenders.
Alright, got those. It's kind of awesome that it kept that. So I don't think we're going to be able to get this, so we're going to do this. So that actually worked out. Why is this? Oh, it's doing that. Is this rounding? No. How are both of these correct? Is what I want to know right now. This is correct, but this is also correct. How far off is this? 1/4 of an inch. Oh, 3 foot 10 1/4, that's why. Did I really do that? Doesn't seem right, but maybe I did. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay, so what are we sitting at right now? Holy moly, I'm at 30 minutes right now. That's okay. I still think it's going to be faster. Because I've already got most of one of them done. Okay, the floor plan is done. Oh, piece of crap, are you kidding me? Wait, what? Did I miss anything else? I don't think I missed anything else. back off. Okay, we're good there. Oh, just one right there. Okay. Oh, I need a dimension right here. I typically do have a dimension right here, so let's do that. Okay. So I think now that I have that, I can come in here and make sure that this is good. Oh, you know what else I need? I need that room. We're gonna put that in all of them. That's fine. 2.5 car. So let's edit this. 2.5 car. I'm gonna go ahead and make these non-room bounding. I don't think. I'm gonna make these non-room bounding. And this is gonna be called 2.5 car garage. Uh-oh. I have some more dimensioning? Oh, I do have some more dimensioning. Main model. Let's go. Get these taken care of from here to here. Yep. Then here and here and then here. I think that floor plan's done. I wish I knew what was up with this. Is it the family? I think it's the family. There we go. Yep, there we go. And I'm not reprinting the 2 car for that. So, here we go. So now I can come in here and I can change this schedule, room finish schedule, to go ahead and make these 2 car. 2.5 car. Didn't I just schedule? I don't know, it seems to me like if you can't use it in here, then it shouldn't be affected by the naming of ones that you can't use in there. What just happened? What happened? Where'd my 2.5 car go? Okay, there's 2.5 car. Let's let's just delete this. Yes. It's fine. Okay. 2.5 car, and this should show that, which it does. Excellent. Moving on to the site plan. Let's clean up our workspace a little bit. So same thing here, we need to show these 2. Windows schedule, apply template properties 2.5 car, so that should put G in there, full glaze, there we go. There's no extra doors, so I'm not going to worry about changing this. And now I need to put, go up here to 2.5 car, rename to 2.5 car, and rename this to 2.5 car. And now, the reason that I did the title on sheet earlier now is because now it's not going to say 2.5 car when I drop this on here. and I can just say 2.5 car, 2.5 car. And I thought that I had already. Oh, you know what? Yes. So a lot of these already have view templates assigned to them, so I need to come in here and uncheck the design option override on all of them. Plan, design options, slab plan, whoa. Design options. Okay, so now I should be able to come in and apply 2.5 car. Yes, okay, so now we've got 2.5 car. So I'll bring this into place. Change this back to 3. This into place and they snap, which is awesome. Change this back to 2. And now I need to finish the dimensioning in here. And in order to do that, I'm going to need to look at this guy right here. Two foot. Oh no, can't believe I've done that. Oh my goodness. So there we go, right there. And then from here to here. It's good. Then from here to here. It's good. Got that already. 6 inches right there. 6 inches right there. And then I need to do this right here. What is that? 4'6". I think I already had that incorrect on the other one. We're gonna make that 5 feet to make it nice and clean. With the other one, this, however, is not correct. 52.8, 33.6. This should go to here, I believe. And that should be 6 inches. Nope. Then from there to there, there. Okay, I think that just about does it for this plan. Nice and simple. I do need to clean up this right here, which was very simple. Definitely don't need that. I need that, and I need, oh my goodness. I need that, 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 and that. And I believe all I'm doing is changing the surface pattern. Okay. And there we go. We've got this sheet done. We're knocking them out. Okay, this one, I think we're already done with this one. So all I gotta do is drag the floor plan on here. Okay, then like this. And I think we need to go ahead and also create a filter. Add. It's going to be for elevations. Oh. Edit. Let's make a new one. And this is going to be oh, they're not on sheets, so we don't have to worry about that. Right? Yeah, that's only buyer review stuff that we have to worry about, so we're good with that. I'm not gonna worry about those. I don't have to do that for this. Exterior elevations. Let's clean up our workspace a little. So we need to replace 1, 2, 3. Wait, this is garage left, so we need to do 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 2.5 car garage. And apply view templates. Oh, wait a second. We need to turn off that. And then we need to apply that. Yes. So hopefully that worked. Let's go ahead and rename this to 2.5 car. Drag it on here. Boom. Rename 2.5 car. Rename 2.5 car. Okay, back elevation. Left elevation. Oops. There we go. Alright, so now I need to go through and just make sure that we've got everything kind of out of the way and all the text is kind of sitting properly. Like this right here. Oh. The new text editor is the worst thing to happen to Revit, I swear. Why is both of these are still... There we go. It looks like I need to bring in also, oh no, it's not there, so I'm not going to worry about it. But you know what I do need? I do need this right here. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you coming by and watching. I'm actually just trying to make some changes here to a project and get them out to the client. Looks a little awkward right now because I've got a view kind of off to the side here. Why is that not showing up in that view? It's not showing up in that view either. Is my elevation clipping the... I bet it is. Or not. So I've got this thing right here which isn't showing up in the view that I'm looking at. I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm gonna remove it and add it back in. Still didn't do anything. Oh, you know what? I bet I need to move this one back. I'm not sure what the Q means. I'm assuming it means square meters. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm at my office, and my family is downstairs getting ready to leave for the evening. So, if you want to stick around for a little bit, I can answer that. Actually, I can answer the question, but if you wanna watch more, just stick around. I gotta take a quick break, say goodbye to my family, and I'll be back in just a second. So, let's see here. Total square footage is 2,296 square feet. So let's see here. 2,296 square feet in square meters. In square meters. All right, give me 1 second, buddy. 213 square meters. I'll be right back. Oh, I did too, buddy. And we're back. So 518 square feet for the car. Yeah, I mean, cars are big. You look at, I mean, this is basically the living space. This is 1 bedroom, kitchen, and dining right here. And it's about the same size as the garage. So, price of this house, I think varies depending on where it's built. But I think the average price of this house is about $350,000, which I'll be honest with you is ridiculous, but I'm not the one that builds it. So are you going to euros? There you go. A little less than 300 euros. I don't know where in Europe you are, so. Yeah, I agree. Us Americans have a bit of a problem with scaling things appropriate to human scale. Why can I not see anything? What am I in here? Where was I? 2.5 car right here. I think everything looks good there. That's right, I was doing that right there. So I need to make sure that everything looks good right here. I don't know that I'm going to be able to fit a 2.5. I think I'm going to have to go to 2 sheets for this. Because one thing's for sure, it's not going to fit side by side. You know what? I can make that fit. We've got window header over there. Turn this off. And we can turn these on over here. And we can make this bad boy fit. We will make this view great again. Berlin, Germany, and here is the new idea of sea shipping boxes for a house. What do you think of the idea? So yeah, we call them container homes, and I think it's a great idea. Reusable. It doesn't seem to be less expensive. But it seems to be catching on in urban areas, not quite so much in out in the rural areas. So there's some container homes. So yeah, a cargo container. You can do some pretty cool stuff with it. I think it limits us a little bit. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could convince my wife to live in one. What's going on here? So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get, I have a house that has 3 different options for the garage. And I'm trying to convert this file to show all 3 of those options. think this will work. So then I just need to do this right here. And I think we got it. Yeah, buddy. So what are we sitting at? We're sitting at 1 hour to convert this one. And it was taking 2 hours to reproduce the whole set the other way. So I think we're doing good. And plus, a lot of that time is already set up to get into the 3-car option. So we're going to have even less time when we start doing that. So let's get our electrical plan done here. Drop that bad boy on here. What did I just do? I was like, wait a second, something's not right. Should be able to just slide this over into place. There we go. Uh-oh. Can't believe I've done that. There we go. And I think I need to add something over here. That was the other thing that I needed to do. Piece of crap. I'm gonna have to reprint this sheet for the 2-car. That's okay. Been there, done that. Not the worst thing in the world to happen in this whole process. So I think let's go over here. Let's see, is there an extra light? There's no extra light, just the fixtures. So I think that means that we're done with this. Oh, I need to update this. View graphics, visibility. Get rid of that. Change this to 2.5 cars. Bam. Right, I'm just doing a quick spot check. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. Site plan, let's see. Everything looks okay there. Got my new window in there. Entry, overhead garage. Floor plan is 2.5 car, and it looks like it has all the right dimensions. Elevations are 2.5 car and appear to have all the right dimensions. Electrical plan is 2.5 car and appears to have all the right dimensions. Alright, let's print this sucker. And this is going to be 2.5 GL, right? GL with today's date. I'm feeling good about progress today. We had a very busy morning, doing lots of proposals and unbillable stuff, and we're gonna put in a 14-hour day, but we're gonna get a lot done, which is gonna set me up for a good weekend. So let's go ahead and print the flyer, and I need to come over here. 3D views. 3D views. I think this is the one that is on this sheet. Yes. Let's rename this to, actually, what what the what? What? Did I delete? I deleted that view. Can't believe I did that. Okay, duplicate. Shoot. Alright, so we're going to call this duplicate flyer. View template applied to new views is going to be flyer plant. And where did that go? It came down here. So this is 2-car flyer. And then let's do this. Let's do this. Go flyer plan. Flyer plan should not have elevations. Elevations go away. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to bring all this over from here. So close. What happened? Why won't this? That dimension doesn't want to show up. I thought I was going to get it. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this. We're going to filter just the room tags and text. We're going to Control C that, and we're going to PS that here. That's why that dimension wasn't showing up. Okay, so I've got this now. And what I need to do is duplicate with detailing. And this will be our 2.5 car. And then I'm going to duplicate it again with detailing to make our 3 car. Which I haven't put information in for yet. But we're getting there. So apply view templates. That will be the 2.5 car. Yes, please. And apply view templates. 3 car. Yes. Okay. So 2.5 car. Whoa. Oh, forgot to take this off. Now we're going to apply a view template. 2.5 car. Yes. Bam. Apply view template. 3 car. Yes. Alright. So I think now this comes out to here. That should be 48 feet. It's 49 feet. Why is it different? 49. Is it 49 here? It is 49 there. Okay. Good. That's not what I want to see. Also not what I want to see. There we go. Is this right? Oh, this is GR. I need GL. Flyer. And we need floor plan flyers, 2.5 car. There we go. We're getting there. And I think we also need to put, you know what? What do we do for previous flyers here? Let's go to other. I can't remember. Do we put the ceiling lines in? We do. Okay. So I need to go to the floor plan and take these lines. Whoa, wait a second. Okay, just kidding. Those are supposed to be there. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to take these lines and we're going to... That's the wrong freaking project. Okay, same here. Oh, jeez. And then let's do this. Huh. Apparently those are detail lines also. Why is that coming up? This is still coming up. This should not be coming up. Okay. Let's take this. We're going to paste a line to selected views. Flyer 2.5 and wait, 3 and 2. It's definitely worth there for the 2 car. That's okay. We will only change it if we get called out for it. That's a horrible thing to say, but I'm also going to change this. You will use this house at your high age. I'm not sure that I have this perfectly what you're saying, but you're asking if I'm living in this house at my age. Do you think I'm old? This is not my house that I'm working on. This is a house for a builder who builds these homes. Do this. I'm going to zoom out and then zoom in, and we're going to give it just a little bit of depth, a little more depth. Well, maybe I am old, relatively, but no, this is not my house. My house is smaller than this. And it's just about as much as I can afford with my life experience right now, which is a whole different story. Like what? What kind of disadvantages for a house like this? Why is it doing this? Oh, that's frustrating. Is it because of this? There we go. So I am curious what kind of handicaps or what kind of disadvantages do you see in this house? Does Twitch auto translate in chat? Should I try typing in my responses? Would that help? Oh, okay. I see now. No, your English is much better than my German. Do not apologize for your English. But I know that sometimes I ask that because I don't know how Twitch chat works. I was wondering if it was auto translating. So no, don't please don't take offense to that comment. Your English is much better than my German, and it's much better this conversation is in English. Because I would butcher it if I even tried to use a translator for German. I don't know why this didn't show up. I think, no, you're right. This house is not made for somebody with disabilities. And we do specialize, actually. My design firm, we specialize in design for accessible homes. And we do that for people who are building a house that is like their forever home, that they're going to age into the house. So, yeah, if we were doing a house for one of our clients, then this would be, the doors would be bigger. And let's see. We would only do a second floor only if we put the master bedroom on the first floor. So we don't even have a second floor. This is a single story house. So we also make the bathrooms larger, and we specify lever hardware on all the doors, so no doorknobs. The minimum 4-foot hallways. So there's a lot of things that we do specifically for accessible design that are not done in this house. So let's print this flyer. And let's check the last flyer. UGL flyer, and let's just see how horrible it is. 2-bath. I'm gonna have to. I can already tell you. I forgot to do this. 2.5 car garage. Let's try print again. Thanks for that follow. Who is that? Is that you? Oh no, why is my bot not showing who followed? Oh my goodness. Yeah, there it goes. Behos, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Let's see. Right, one of these is incorrect. And I think it's the 2-car, so I'm gonna have to reprint the 2-car garage too. That's 27.5. Man. Oh, wait a second. This is wrong too. 2.5 car. Gimmit. This is the frustrating part of this process. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm in my office by myself and I keep the doors open in case anyone wants to come in and talk architecture. So I have to keep an ear out for everything going on. Oh, this is the 2.5. That's right, I didn't actually print it. Okay, so now let's go and change this back to 2-car. Flyer, 2-car. There we go. Let's get the right dimension in here. I don't know what's up with this. Just gonna make it 22.8. And I'm also not really sure what's going on with this. Okay. Oh no. See, that's what I thought. Huh. Let me try. What's up, puppy dog? Alright. This thing is just so stubborn. It really wants everything to be sideways. I don't get that. Alright, so I got the dimension updated. And I got this updated. Looks good. That all looks okay. Oh. I was a little concerned there. It was starting to look like really crappy quality. It does look a little crappy, doesn't it? Like, I'm wondering, though, actual print size, what did it just do? View, zoom, I want to see actual size. I don't think they'll be able to see that pixelation. Guess I can print it and find out, huh? Yeah, fine. How do you heat your house? What material do you use for the insulation? Again, it depends on the area that it's being built in. This home will probably be heated by a central heating system. It's basically just a big air blower with, it'll probably be a gas heater. So it'll have a natural gas flame that that it blows the air through to heat. And insulation, it's really not the greatest. They don't require a lot of insulation. I think the minimum R value for walls right now is like R13. That doesn't sound right. IRC minimum R value. Let's do IRC 2015. Trying to remember what they are. But they'll probably use batt insulation. Some home builders are starting to use spray foam. So we're starting to see spray foam used a lot. We like to use spray foam. We like to spec spray foam in our roofs and walls. Okay, here we go. So roofing is about R38, between R30 and R38. And walls, did I miss it? Roofing, commercial, residential, existing. So I'm in climate 3, climate zone 3, so we're nice and warm. Commercial energy efficiency, roof assembly, low energy buildings. Oh, is this for roofing? Building Enclosure Council. No, this is roofing, roof assemblies, commercial buildings. This is roofing. Oh, okay, so they give you the formula right here. So they're not going to tell me. I want to say that the walls are a lot lower, but they do require continuous insulation. So it has to maintain the same consistent R value around the entire envelope of the building. So they're getting there, but they're not quite there yet. So, but for the most part, it's batt insulation, which, if you're not familiar with that term, batt insulation, it's this stuff right here that they roll into the walls, and then spray foam for the higher end homes, or for the people who want to pay more money, typically. Okay, Revit. And I don't want to scale it, but I have a feeling that you're trying to scale it. No, none. All right, let's just print that. Let's see what happens. All right. What is it, Pepper? So where are we so far? We're at 2 hours and 17 minutes, and I've done 1.5 more. So I'm falling a little behind here. But I think actually I've also pre-printed the 2-car a couple times, haven't I? So let's go ahead and do this. Let's yeah, no, energy is expensive, and maybe that's why none of us build it that way. There is insulation. It's just the problem is that the requirements are so low to insulate properly. And also we have quite a range from north to south, east to west of climate, so it's hard to create a code that applies to everybody. So it's more like formulas, and then you have government officials that are the ones enforcing it. So a lot of times, even if there is an insulation code, it doesn't get enforced. It's really tough. 3 car. Okay. So where's my 2.5 car? We can close that. Nope. And let's open 3 car. Oh wait, is it only 2 and 2.5 car? It's only 2 and 2.5 car. So I wasted a lot of time doing that stuff. Is there no 3 car? Oh man. Two and 2.5 car. There's no 3 car. Okay. So we're done with GL. So knowing that, I still think it's quicker to copy everything in and convert this to. Oh no. Now I'm torn. Did I reprint the GR flyer? No. No, I did not. Let's see. 2 car GL. I do need to print it. Okay, well, here we go. There's GR. Say hello, GR. Center, zoom, color, presentation, raster. So that's flyer. Okay, let's check this real quick because I feel like maybe no, it's at 600 DPI. I think we're okay. So to GR to flyer. Watch, it's going to be rotated. You piece of crap. It's also going to be blank, apparently. Are you serious? Let's try that again. And this time with a little bit more conviction in what we're doing. Really torn on whether or not to convert this to a multi. I think I should. Let's do it. Okay, base plan 2.5 GR. Let's go ahead and open that. It's really having to think hard about this. So let's go ahead and close GL. Yes, while that's saving, I'm going to go pick up this print. Yeah, it looks good. No pixelation. If they complain about the pixelating, oh, then we've got big problems. Where am I living in America? I am living in Oklahoma, which is kind of in the center of the state. So it's near the center of the country. Landlocked, no coastal, lots of lakes though, plenty of beaches. The sushi's not so fresh, but you know. So I wonder why it just did that. There we go. Alright, so here we go. Design options. We're only going to do garage options. Let's try that again. And then we're going to call this 2-car. Then we're going to make a new one called 2.5-car. Alright, and we're going to take all this junk right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's all. And we're going to move it into 2-car. Okay. Now, let's go to 2.5-car. And from here, we're going to wonder if it's easier to select this way. Ooh, I even got the room. Yeah, that works. There we go. I didn't get that for some reason. Everything? Oh, forgot that. And that. Oh, no, I got that. Okay. So let's come back into here. Not gonna happen. Try it again this way. To selected levels. Why can I not? Is it because huh? That's weird. But hey, it appears as though we got it to work. Okay. Nope. Wrong button. Okay. So I think now I come in here, view. Whoa! Oh no. Nope. How's that? So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to change this to not that. And change this to 2.5 car. Ta-da! Man, I feel like, I don't know. And then let's go ahead and get, is this the one that's on the flyer? Yeah, so let's not accidentally delete this time. And we're going to take both of these and make flyer plan types, and we're going to assign that to that, and we're going to rename this to prevent accidental deletion, and we're going to rename this to prevent accidental deletion, and this one we're going to apply a view template, and I think at this point I need to create 2car, which is this. Car. Okie dokie. 2.5 car, which is this. 2.5 car. Okie dokie. Yes. And for some reason it did not work. And it's because I forgot to uncheck that. Let's try it again. 2.5 car. Yes. Okie dokie. That needs to be moved to 2 car. There we go. So now. Oh no. Oh, did none of this get moved to. No, it's there. There we go. 27'8", which I'm pretty sure is correct. Right there. This out. Move this out. Yeah, baby. And now we are cooking with hot grease. So let's put that 2.5 floor plan on here. Somehow. I know we can do it. There we go. I'm gonna rename this. No title. What are you doing, Pepper? Hey. Alright, change this to 2.5 car. And print that sucker. That's a little sad. Got that line in there. I don't know if I like that. I can fix that. I am Bob the Builder. I can fix that. Maybe I can't. Oh, that's so disappointing. Oh well, that's gonna have to be close enough. Alright, so let's finish the set for GR here. And we've already got most of it done. Hey, look, it printed it the right way. So now all of my sets, my normal sets, are going to be rotated. That'll be annoying. Oh, piece of crap. You know what I don't have in there? You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I am going to worry about it. It's actually going to bother me tremendously to not show that. Hey, yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you asking questions and keeping me entertained while I have to work late at night. Feel free to stop by anytime and chat and watch. Hope you've learned something, hope it's been entertaining. Take care, or a tschüss. Oh, the limit of my German. Alright, printing this flyer, take 3. So at least now the 2.5 car garage flyers are consistent. And the 2 car garage flyers are consistent as well. Do I need to reprint the 2 car flyer? GR. Ew. 2. Oh, yeah, there it is. Does it have the wrong dimension also? No, it's got the right dimension. Excellent. But this one printed all backwards. Okay. So I made it this time. I'm actually going to get the rest of this set printed. So what are we sitting at? I bet I can do these 4 sets in less than 3 hours, which would be pretty good. Did I not? Could have sworn I just saved that. Okay, so here we go. Floor plan we want to duplicate with detailing. Roof plan, duplicate with, oh no. Duplicate detailing. Slab plan, duplicate with detailing. Electrical plan, duplicate with detailing. And then we're going to take all of those, 2, 3, 4. I feel like there maybe should have been one more. And we're going to make a new floor plan type called 2.5 car. So we're going to say okay with that. And we're going to rename this one to 2 car. And then let's see, we've got the flyers done. Let's rename this flyer.
Select from a 6
Back elevation, we're going to duplicate. Duplicate with detailing. Front elevation, we're going to duplicate with detailing. And this is garage right, so we're going to duplicate with detailing for garage right. Right, and we're going to rename this 2.5 car. And I should actually have done this on the other one as well. Rename 2 car.
They want to take your big idea online.
You know what I didn't do? I did not do this.
Where are the extra towels?
Right, elevating. There we go. And let's take this, uncheck that, and apply the 2.5 car view templates. Yes. Okay. And we're going to do that to these as well. Okay, go here and turn these off though first. That's good. That's a good. That's a good. And now, I'm gonna apply the 2.5 car view templates. Okay. And then come down here. Area schedule. Nope. Room finish schedule. Window schedule. I need to apply view templates to 2 car schedule. It's just going to be this guy. 2.5 car schedule. Why can't I click the right things? Do that. Okay, so let's come in here. We're good there. It says 2 car, and we're going to make this 2.5 car garage right. We're going to convert this bad boy into 2.5 cars just like this. Alright, let's go to the area plan. We're going to take both of these. Make those 2.5 car. After we change the view templates. There we go. There we go. So I've got 2.5 car there, and I think I need to change this real quick. I need to change these to non-room bearing. That's okay. And I need to change this stupid door to the proper offset. And I need to go ahead and draw this in. Oh, that's right, I gotta fix that as well. Okay, and actually, I need to line this up. That needs to go right there. Ta-da! I'm gonna leave it right there because I think that's the same as the other one. I'm gonna leave it right there. And I need to remove the water heater. Yes. Okay. Then we can change. Do we already update this? Oh, yeah. So there we go. We got that. That is good. That is good. Let's get. Let's go ahead and rename this. Car. And rename this. 2.5 car. And the question is did I did not. Slab plan Plabin. Roof plan. Okay. Roof plan. Slab plan. Uh-oh. Maybe I should get the right thing here. There we go. Oh. Well, I'm here. I might as well finish it. Oh, to the Immer F and G. There we go. I don't know why Revit has such a hard time when you flip geometry, making things look, or keeping things joined. And because those two planes are perfectly aligned in the other one. So for some reason, I don't know. Alright. That bad boy in there. Change that back to 3. Okay. Oh boy. What you doing, puppy? I don't think so. Not for puppy dogs. Sorry. Yeah, I know. It's tough, isn't it? I feel like this is not the same as it was in the other one. So 2.5 L. Wait, what? Oh my god. Are you serious? I still have it open. This always happens on these projects. I can never keep it straight or get it right. Too many different variations. All right, so let's see. $52,800, $51,800. So why? Oh, that's why. Are you being for cereal right now? $18,800 and 1. That's the one that I just had that open. Where's GL? $17,800. Okay. Jeez Louise. That's still not right. Is it 17,800 and 1/6? Yeah, it is. Okay. Are you freaking kidding me? It was a little disturbing. Oh boy. 2.5 car floor plan. Rename. 2.5 car. Oh my lord. Can't do that, Carl. What's up, Backwoods? Backwoods Bandit in the house. How's it going? You having a good evening? Having a nice, relaxing, Freaky Friday? I am at the point where my vision is blurring. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to keep this up. But I'm going to try to make it at least long enough to get some things out for this guy, because I am so far behind on work. Oh, I just need to put this in my like my cards in Twitch. Do not apologize for your English, okay? Because your English is much better than my whatever your native language is. So kudos to you for asking a question in English without it being your native language. But please don't feel like you need to apologize for it. So you're saying that when you download a dude, I crashed hard last night. I usually stay up for Critical Role, and about 10:30 I was already asleep. I woke up on the couch because I had already been napping for an hour. So you download an object, and when you open it, it does not look like the image. Well, which image are you talking about, and where are you downloading it from? Those are the two first questions. And let's see here. Your name is VNArt. Vinart. Thank you for watching, Vinart. I hope that I can answer your question here. But I am going to have to get a little bit of information from you before I can answer it. So the two questions are, where are you downloading from, and which image are you referring to? Okay, so you're downloading from BIMobject. Okay, and let's see what this looks like. Whoa! Are you serious? Am I getting German ads now because I had someone from Germany watching my Twitch stream? Okay, so you downloaded this, and you're saying it didn't look like this image, or it didn't look like this image? And I'm probably not going to download this because it's going to ask me to maybe, oh, it's an RBT file. Yeah, it's going to ask me to log in. I'm not. I don't like BIMobject. I don't like I don't like the way they came about, so I don't download things from them. So, do you have a screenshot of what it looks like when you open it? Most likely it's just a roof, and it's not the full project. So let me, I'm going to reopen that, and I'm going to flip through these images. So my guess is you were hoping for something like this. I am learning Spanish, but I am not fluent enough to actually talk about things like Revit. Welcome to our Peruvian friends. You guys, I believe, just had a big win in getting into the World Cup. I could be completely blowing that. No, I'm thinking Chile. Cup South America standings. Did Peru just get in? Oh, Peru is going to New Zealand to play, and then knock off the knockout round. That's right. Well, best of luck in your chances to get into the World Cup. My team didn't fare so well. So, can you give me a screenshot, Vinart, of what it looks like, the image that you downloaded? And then I can help you out a little bit better. Because I'm not going to download from BIMobject. I can probably make better quality objects than what they can provide. Binge watching Area 51 conspiracy videos. Wow, sounds like you have nothing better to do. Where are we at? Am I at 3 hours yet? I'm at 3 hours, man. I'm so close. Idle hands, man. I don't know why these dimensions are so jacked up like this. It's been on everything. Actually, I take that back. I do know why. And that person no longer works here. So I guess we can rest easy on that one. I think what I need to do here is this right here. Okay, let's see what you got. Okay. So you opened it and it looks like this. If you select that, what does it say? Does it say it's a roof? And you're looking, so when you select it, you're looking up here. It'll tell you if it's a roof or a floor or something like that. And I'm going to open a new instance of Revit, and we're going to walk you through this, and we're gonna get you where you at. So you're in Revit 2017. You know what? I'm willing to bet on Tana Therm sandwich panels or Revit. So let me ask you a question real quick. Man, BIM object, BIM object, BIM object. How about the Montana Therm? What were you hoping to get? Were you hoping to get this whole building right here, or were you hoping to get the profiled roof? Well, Montana Therm's website is very slow. Let's see if maybe it's just that page. Nope. Yep. Nope. It's their entire website. That is not what I meant to do. Okay, expecting the profile. So it's a little misleading in what they're doing, because Revit doesn't work that way. And I'll show you what I mean. So if I want to make a roof with that profile, okay, probably if you go into that roof, and I'm just going to make a quick roof here real quick, and I'm going to make it, actually I'm going to make it a lean-to, so a shed roof, right? This is a ginormous roof, as you can tell from the slope. Okay, there we go. And if I go into this roof, if I go into the properties, one of the things that's a little bit misleading is if we insert, sorry, everything is just a little bit slow on my system because my my network is a little jacked up. So I'm actually not going to be able to do it with that roof. Let's see if I can find, do I have? Oh, you know what? I think you have to do that with a floor. I don't think you can do it with a roof. So you can't even do what I'm thinking of with a roof. So if I look at, I'm going to make a wow, can I not even, there we go, that's what I was looking for. I'm going to make a roof real quick. This is just going to be concrete on light gauge decking. Alright, so it's going to be 4.5 inches of concrete. And then I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to delete this, and we're going to make this structure another 4.5 inches. Actually, I don't even need to put that in because it picks it up from the profile. So if I use structural deck, which it's not going to let me do because, oh, for crying out loud, do this. I need to load a profile first. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to insert, and I'm going to get a profile, load family. And we're going to go to profiles, structural. I don't think any of those are going to work for me. Let's try something out of the Imperial Library. Roofs, nope. Metal deck. So, you know, I can do something like this where I get a roof deck, which is funny that they have a roof deck profile because you can't do this in roofs. I'm positive, I'm almost positive of it. Yeah, see, structural deck isn't an option here. So this is a floor, and I'm going to edit this, and it'll come around to what you're talking about here in a second. So I set this up. I put structural deck, and I'm going to make this. Let's just make this steel. I just want steel. Doesn't matter. Just steel. Right, and I have a couple of options here. Roof deck 3x8. That makes a lot of sense. Right. Core should contain a non-membrane layer. Well, ain't that special. There we go. Okay, so the crazy thing about this is that even though if I come in here and I look at this, it shows the profile of the deck, and even up here it shows the profile, right? But until I actually cut this sucker, it's not going to show the profile. Okay? And even, it looks like even in 3D it's not going to show it either. So I actually have to go in and floor plan, nope, site plan, and cut a section. I don't know which direction it is, so I might have to do this twice here to see. Nope, there it is. So in section it'll show me this profile, but in no other views will it show this. Okay, so Revit has the ability to show in section that profile like that. Now, all that being said, okay, check the RVT file. You're going to go down here to the families in the project browser, and you're going to look under profiles and see if there are any profiles loaded for that. If there is a profile, you can right click it and edit, and it'll open up the profile, and you can use it to create some massing. I'm assuming you're wanting to create the actual profile of the standing seam roof, maybe for visualization. It might also have a pattern that's applied to it that gives you the dimensions between the ribs already. So like we have a pattern on this one, but it's flat. You can see it. We can give it the appearance of standing seam roof, right? But it doesn't actually cut that way. So one of the things that I do for visualization is I actually create a sloped glazing roof. So I'm just going to copy this and sloped glazing, and just like that. And I do a couple things. The curtain panel, I tell it that it is empty. And I can't ever remember if it's grid 1 or 2, but I do fixed distance, 1'6". The type, probably none of these are actually the correct one that I want. So for 2, I don't put anything in there. And it looks like I got lucky, all right, and I got it right. And then you kind of have to do a little bit of manual labor here. So I'm actually going to move that up until this lines up with that right there. Now I can go in and I can change the depth of these profiles or create new ones to match the profile a little bit better. All right, but that's kind of for visualization. That's the simplest way to get the standing seam. So let me show you real quick. It doesn't take that long to get to the next step here. So I'm going to do curtain wall mullions, and I think this was just rectangular mullion. Yeah, rectangular mullion 1. So I'm going to duplicate this, and we're just going to call this standing seam 1.5 inch. All right, I'm going to edit this by double clicking it. So width is probably closer to, I think it's probably more like just 1 inch. 0.5 inches, 0.5 inches, and then the height is 1.5 inches. Okay. And then I'm going to change this to be standing seam 1.5 inches. Right, you can see I need to edit this again. There's probably a better way to do this, but I'm just demonstrating here what we can do. Right? And then if I really want to get special with this, I can align the mullions here. And I think in order to do that, what do I need to do? There we go. So I need to hit tab enough. So I'm just tabbing through until I get, it's really hard to see, but I get all the lines here. I'm pointing my screen like you can see it, but you can see all the blue dashed lines across the screen. So I'm getting all of those, and then I just use the move tool to bring them over. So now you can see I've got what looks like fake standing seam. Okay, so you can use this for visualization to cast the shadows across, let's see here, shadows, ambient shadows. You can kind of see shadows being cast there, yeah. All right. And finally, your more complicated option is going to be to mask this whole thing in place. Or to create a curtain panel that is the same shape and has an extrusion along this, and then you would use like a slope glazing, and you would put the curtain panel in there to have the same profile as the those Montana Thermal or Mammoth Thermal or whatever they were. I think still hasn't loaded. So that's probably what's going on here, why you're not seeing the profile in there. It's probably just an assembly that gets the information into the model. And it's super frustrating, and it's one of the reasons that I don't download from places like BIMobject, because the things that are uploaded are usually uploaded by morons who don't really understand what people are wanting in their model. And then they take it to the next level by putting up images like this is what you're downloading. It's super frustrating. So what are we at now? 3 hours and 16 minutes. Okay. I just realized I never renumbered the floor plan from the other set, which is okay because I get to reprint it. I also never renumbered the elevations. I'm just on a roll. Yeah, hopefully it was helpful, especially after you think you found something and the community just lets you down, just drops you on your face. And hopefully you get what you need. Let's see here, front elevation to half car. And I hope that I explained it at a speed that was followable, that I didn't completely lose you. Oh man, that's going to be a tough one, because what you're looking for isn't something that a lot of people spend time developing. So unfortunately, not a lot of manufacturers are going to pay to have the actual profile modeled. So it's going to be really tough to find that. Usually, I find the best resource is the manufacturer's website. And if they point you to a site like BIMobject, then that's really your only choice. Oh, excuse me. It's been a long day. Dadgummit. So yeah, I mean, my personal suggestion is just learn how to make them yourself. Not only are you going to get better quality families, but you're going to get exactly what you need in geometry and information into the project. And I know it's time consuming, but it opens up a lot of avenues in Revit that you don't typically have if you're not creating your own information. So I create all of my own content, and ever since I started doing that, it's made all the difference in the world. That surprisingly actually works. And I think I can just get rid of this. Right? Oh my goodness. Right there. Oh, that's a little ugly, isn't it? Need to clean that up some. And I think I can do that by doing this. Yes. Yeah, no, it's not going to be easy. Family creation is one of those things where you have to understand the idea of parameters that Revit is based on very well. You also need to have a good understanding of geometric modeling, extrusions, sweeps, and for cases like this, where you're having to create a profile for a roof, you have to understand how the assemblies in Revit work. So you have to understand all of the fundamental systems of the software in order to really get families to work well for you. And it's going to take time. So I don't know if you're needing to do this professionally for a project, or if this is just for personal use. Personal use, not as big of a problem. If it's for a project in a professional environment, of course you're going to have pressure to get it done sooner than later. And that's what I spent the last 10 years doing, is doing things faster than humanly possible, usually on my own time outside of work. to get to the point where I am now. Yeah, sucker. That's what I'm talking about. When things work. Okay, well, that one was much easier. Uh-oh. Can I get away with this right here? I think I can. Look at that. Electrical plan. I did it again. I can't believe that I can't get these things to line up. There we go. Uh-oh. Wonder if I did that on the last one too. Okay. Whew. Ruh-roh. Yeah, you know, the escape key should be the same as hitting cancel, but for some reason it's not. Alright, let's save that. Who'd that be? I don't know what that noise means. Oh, there we go. It's just the timer bot. Alright, this is 2.5 GR. So I need to reprint this. But I need to check a few things first. Namely, things like this should be number 1. And this should be number 1. This should be number 2. And this should be number 4. And this should be number 1. Number 1! Okay. Let's try reprinting this now. Now let's just make sure that everything shows up on these sheets, because I think I have checked this thing to death. At this point, I would rather just deal with fixing corrections later on. Okay, that looked good. Good. It's just like, you know what, you got it right, but I'm gonna screw you by rotating the entire set. And it knows it too. So frustrating.
You know that this is not efficient, because you know there's a better way. There's also a better way to save. Pro customers buy building supplies in bulk at Lowe's. They save up to 20% every day. Buy in bulk, 20%. Gypsum accessories. At Lowe's, save. Visit the Pro Desk or Lowe'sForPros.com for details. Discount purchase.
Hiring people it can be. One click, your job over 100 job boards. Smart technology no wonder 80% of employers the site one day.
Recruiter free. Go to ZipRecruiter.com.
Alright, let's make sure everything's here. Good enough for me. Alright, so now I just need to check this with this. This should be 16, 17. This does not match the other one. And I think it's the garage. Yes, please save. This is the 2.5. Hmm. Wait, is this 2.5 or 2? Okay, well. Let's just make sure we get everything else here. Kitchen, this is incorrect. This should be 4 foot flat. We lined this up with a patio, that's good. We got 9'6" in there. We are sloping this. We got 4 foot flat there. We got 3 beams in kitchen. That is 4 feet. This is 7'8". This is an 8-foot opening. We got the right note in here, 30-inch range. Built-in microwave in upper. This is a 3-foot door. We got rod and shelf right here, linen here. Yep, we didn't catch that. We got this dimension in here, that's fine. Got a refrigerator in here, and then coming back to this. We didn't do any of these in the Tudor. Okay, so Tudor was not done at all. Okay. Well, I mean, none of them were. That's interesting. All the files were edited recently, but none of them have the changes. Are base plan, Tudor, issued PDFs. See, the date on this is later. It's open still. Oh man, I got a bat in the cave or something, man. Something's bothering me. Yeah, see, none of that was taken care of. Okay, well, I just get to completely do those as well, I guess. That's a little disappointing. Okay. Oh, she made a completely different sheet. Yes, I mean, I guess that works. Alright, well, you know, I think it's a little sad that it's not done, but I think I'm gonna have to call it quits for the night, because everything's going blurry. At least I got those other ones done, yeah, at least I got that much done. So I'm gonna go home, have a drink, watch some TV, and enjoy the rest of my evening with my beautiful wife. and I'll come back tomorrow ready to work on this tutor project, knowing that basically I have to redo it, completely do it from the beginning. So I'm not even gonna redline that. So hopefully she's doing a bit better job on the Sandberg projects, which would be great if she was. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what awaits us when we get to the next one. In the meantime, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. If you didn't learn what you wanted to, just shoot me a message in Twitch and or whisper me in Twitch, and I will make sure I go over that. I like to take time to explain things, so feel free to let me know what you want to learn. In the meantime, I hope you have a great weekend. We're looking for some rough weather tomorrow, so let me go home and make sure we have our emergency preparedness kit ready. And hopefully I'll see you. Well, I will see you tomorrow afternoon, and probably through the evening. Until then, have a great evening and a better weekend, and I'll see you later.